I applied through the Educational Access Scheme as part of my QUT application.
I gained entry into the QUT Elite Athlete program. All throughout high school I was a swimmer and I competed at a state and national level.
I came from a financially disadvantaged background and because of that I was able to apply for the Educational Access Scheme.
During my final year of high school I had some hardships which affected my learning. That allowed me to apply to the Educational Access Scheme under the Educational Hardship category.
As an Indigenous Australian from the Torres Strait Islands, I applied through university through the Centralised Assessment Selection Program on my QUT application form.
On my QUT form, I applied for the Educational Access Scheme. I was eligible for the Financial Hardship category.
The benefits that I received was an OP boost as well as a scholarship.
Applying for QUT, I was able to use that to gain a couple of OP points off my OP score and enter into the Elite Athlete program. I was able to extend assessment items if I was going away for a period of time. I was able to make assignments into exams and vice versa. If I was going away on competitions, I was able to get bursaries from the QUT Elite Athlete program.
The Educational Access Scheme gave me an OP boost, which I thankfully didn't need, but it also gave me a bursary, which was vital to helping me pay for car registration and textbooks at the start of my year.
I got a scholarship which then allowed me to put some funds towards extra things that I didn't realise I needed, like travel expenses and also for resources like textbooks for my degree.
I was part of a mentoring program. I was paired up with someone who's doing the exact same degree as me, and we met up weekly to discuss about assessment, and I just received help from them as well as getting support from the faculty that I was part of.
I injured myself right after high school, which meant I couldn't work throughout the holidays. The bursary that I got from the Educational Access Scheme took a huge load off my mind in that regard.
The orientation program allowed me to make new friends, especially when moving from a regional area.
Applying for the QUT Elite Athlete program is really simple and easy. You just need to do your research, look online and then apply by the deadline.
Applying was really easy. All I had to do was tick the box on my QTAC and give them the relevant documentation. Make sure you start that early though, because it can be a hassle later on when it gets close to uni.
On my QUT application form, I identified myself as an Indigenous Australian and the Adjura unit contacted me for an interview.
My advice would be definitely do your research and then apply for anything that's out there.
Just know that there's always someone there to help you. Don't feel like you can ever have to choose either your sport or your academic pursuits.
Find a club that fits you. I joined QUT Pacifica Association. They helped me settle into uni and made the adjustment smoother.
When applying for the CAS program through QUT, my best advice is to make sure that you have all the required documentation and to allow time for that documentation to be approved.
My advice for you guys is not to stress too much, because once you get into uni you'll learn new things about yourself, new likes, new tastes and dislikes that you might not have had before you went in.